Hello, good evening. I am Anila, and today in my evening session with law students, I'm going to be talking with Swapna. Good evening, Swapna.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you?
Yeah, I am fine.
How was the day?
Yeah, it's good.
So, say something more about your day in one sentence or two sentences.
Yeah, it's good day. Today I went to shopping.
And shopping.
Yeah, but
Good.
I didn't buy anything. Just I went to shop.
Did some window shopping?
Yeah, some window shopping I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I think all women like to do some window
Yeah.
shopping basically, or if not shopping, at least window shopping.
Window shopping.
So, shall we continue with our? Shall we again start word building today?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
And today we thought we'd add a little extra to the word building. After we have made those words, we'll speak for about, let's say, a few minutes.
Okay.
After that, out of your own choice, you can use the words that you've used, at least some of them, let's say 2 or 3, in sentences.
Okay.
You can make some sentences with them. So, this is something new that we have added. And so, let's start. Will you give me a word?
Random.
Okay, random, that's a good word. Merger,
R. Regular.
regular, again R. Remember,
Again R. Restore.
E. Eager,
R. Again R. Ridiculous.
ridiculous. Okay, that's a good word, ridiculous. Ends with S.
Yes.
Sunny.
Sunny. Y.
Yes, why?
Youthful.
Youthful, that's good. L. Leisure.
Leisure. R. Again R.
No, ends with R-E.
E. Leisure. E. Okay. E. Endanger.
Okay, ends with R. So we are getting a lot of
R today.
ending words. Remind,
Remind. Domestic.
domestic. C. Careful.
L. Love.
E. Easygoing.
Ing. G. Grammar.
Grammar. R. Reflect.
Reflect. T.
T.
Teenage.
Teenager.
Teenager.
Not even teenage is
Teenage.
all right. Teenage ends with E. Okay. Evening.
Evening. G. Garden.
Garden. N. Numbers.
S. Silver.
R. Renovate.
T. T.
T
or
E. T E. Renovate is
T.
T E. Ends with E.
E. Okay. E. Evidence.
Ends with E again.
Yeah.
So, elongated.
Ted. D.
D. D.
D. Donkey.
Donkey. Y. With Y, I think of yearly.
Yearly. Ly.
Again Y.
Y. Yusta.
What's that?
Yusta. There is a shopping app, I think.
No, no proper nouns.
Okay. YouTube.
Actually, that's also a proper noun. Think of something else.
I said already yourself or
You didn't say.
yourself.
Yourself. Okay. F. Fruit.
Fruit.
T.
T.
Mm.
Tamarind.
Tamarind.
Proper noun we can't.
No, no, it's not a proper noun. It's,
Tamarind.
yeah, tamarind is just about some seed or a fruit.
Okay.
So D. Delivery
Delivery. RY.
ends with Y.
Again Y. Youth.
Youth. Okay, we'll stop here.
Yeah.
All right. So now, out of the words that you have made or you have heard me making, you can make 3 sentences. Come on.
Okay.
So which words do you want to use first?
Random,
Hmm.
domestic,
Okay. Next.
yourself.
Okay. Come on. So let's have those 3 sentences.
I use first random. Randomly, I picked some mangoes yesterday.
Try to keep it as random, in the same form, random. And then we use it with at actually.
Then we use it.
With at random.
Yeah.
The same sentence that you made, you can use at random.
At random.
And use the same sentence.
Tell me one sentence then.
I picked up some mangoes from the seller at random. That means I just picked up from all those mangoes, I picked up 1 or 2 or whatever number.
Yeah.
Okay, random.
Okay. Domestic.
Domestic.
Nowadays, domestic workers are too busy.
Okay, fine. Yourself?
Be yourself.
Okay, come on, make a. It's okay. It's a sentence actually. But can you think of a slightly more?
Yourself made proud. Yourself made proud.
No. What does it mean?
Make yourself proud.
Be proud of yourself. That you can say.
Make yourself proud.
How can you make myself proud? Be proud of yourself.
Okay.
Or be proud of your family, whatever. Be proud of your achievement.
Be proud of
Okay.
yourself.
Oh, this is yourself, yes.
Yeah.
Be proud of yourself is okay.
Yes.
All right, so fine. We have done some word building and you have made some sentences also.
Yeah.
That's good. We will also look at some picture reading now. So this is a picture which is going to talk about. All right, Swapna, you talk about generally what do you see in the picture and then talk about the picture quickly. Make some sentences.
Generally, the whole picture represents a bus stand, and there is many people.
There are many people.
There are many people waiting for their buses, and there is a board, be aware of thieves. And I observed that here there is a
Policeman. Policeman.
Yeah, policeman with thief, and all other public are watching them. And in picture we have 3 buses. One is in green color, middle of the bus is red in color.
The bus in the center is red in color.
And last bus it is blue in color, and some men and women are there. They're on the platform.
Okay. What is the thief doing?
Thief didn't do anything, but I don't know what thief did.
What's he doing now in the picture? You just have to tell me what you see in the picture now.
Yeah, policeman caught the thief, and thief feels some sad face.
And he is standing like he's been handcuffed.
Yeah,
that's handcuffed. Yes. He's been handcuffed. He's standing, and the policeman how is he holding him?
He holds his collar.
He's holding him by the collar.
Yes.
And the thief is already in handcuffs. And so many people all around are watching.
All the public are watching them.
Public is watching him.
Yes.
On those 2 people. All right. So that's the picture. Many people are standing there. And on the top it says beware of thieves, which is
Board.
That's what somebody.
Signing board.
Yes,
There
the
are many
thief is
thieves.
there and he's been
Be
caught.
aware of them.
All right, so let's see. You can also speak on a topic, and when you speak on the topic, see that you try to finish in 2 minutes. Don't stretch the introduction too much. Speak on the point, and then give a little conclusion. Okay, that's how we finish the talk. What's the talk? What's the topic? Please read it aloud.
How can sharing at home or outside be taught to young children? Sharing.
All right, these are some kind of values that generally families give to the children, isn't it? So you can speak about it. It's a good thing, and people think of sharing.
By seeing the word sharing, I remember some advertisement that sharing is caring. I don't know what exactly, but I remembering the sentence that sharing is caring. In school, generally teachers taught that
Teach.
taught to
Teach the students.
teach to the students that share to your friends when
Share with your friends.
share with your friends when they forgot their pens and pencils, etc. You have another extra pen, please give to them. Like that they teach us. And in lunchtime also sometimes they tell to share with your friends if anybody not bought something, or you bought more food, like that they told to us. And in home, generally moms teach to elder child to share with your younger child.
Younger sister, younger
sister,
sibling.
yeah, younger siblings. What you have, you give half to your siblings. Like that, we'll see. We rise about sharing, how to share the things what we have in our hands to our younger sisters or younger brothers. And in public, sometimes they don't. The opposite person, they don't have the things what we have. They ask sometimes for the things. If you have many, there is no wrong to share some things to them. And
okay, thank you.
like that.
That's good. Is it a good thing to share?
Yes, ma'am. If you have many, then you share something is not a problem.
If you have less, even then you can share?
If you have less means, first of all, you see your needs and your family needs, then you share. Without you have nothing and you are not feeding your family and you are sharing to someone else, means it's a wrong idea, in my opinion.
Sharing starts in the house,
Yes.
within the family, and
Yes.
then it stretches, it carries on.
Yes.
Yes. So we must have seen countries also shared sometimes, when there's a need.
Yes.
During Corona, India, our country sent vaccines
Medicine,
to so many countries in the
yes,
world,
yes.
free of cost.
In our states also.
So that sharing keeps going on
Yes,
all the
in
time.
between states also we see sometimes in news sharing water problems, river water problems.
How can they share problems?
Water.
She can share
When they
water.
when they share water, that time they get some problems. You are
Yes.
not giving enough water to us, like that.
That is demanding.
Yeah.
That's not sharing.
Not
Yes,
caring.
quite
While sharing, we arise all those problems.
In a country, certain things which we can't say that because a river flows from so many different states. So one state can't say that water is mine. It flows through
Yeah.
2, 3, 4 states and then joins the sea.
See.
So all the states where the river flows, they all have a right to the water,
Yes.
first of all. All right, that was good. So let's look at some words in the newspaper, and we can try also to make sentences with these. Okay, so let's look at this.
Modi talks to Israel PM.
Israeli PM
Israel. Modi ta-
talks to
Modi talks to Israeli PM, calls for early restoration of peace. Early restoration of peace.
So this is about what?
I don't know exact concept, but some war is going on there between the Israel and some other.
Palestine.
Yeah. So our Prime Minister saying that restoration of peace. Try to restore early as soon as
Peace
possible.
as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yes, early restoration of peace.
Yes.
So peace was always there, everywhere. There is peace between countries, but from time to time
Yes.
there are some tensions, and they are at war.
War.
Now. For it's been going on for 3 years now.
Yes.
I think 2.5 to 3 years.
Yes.
So he's asked, because Israel is a friend of our country.
Yeah.
So he talked to him and spoke to him and asked him to try and settle for an early restoration of peace.
Speedily.
So restore is what exactly?
Restore means like regain.
Yes, regain or bring it back to the
Yeah.
original condition.
Yes. India abstains from UNGA resolution for Gaza case ceasefire.
Ceasefire.
India abstains. Abstains means absent or
Gaza is also the Palestine thing only.
Yes.
Gaza strip. So India abstains. As you said, it's something like absent only. It's the same, the root word is the same. Like we say absent. So India does not
participate
vote,
in the
yes, does not participate from UNGA, some international organization. I don't know the full name.
United Nations General Assembly.
United Nations General Assembly.
Assembly.
So they were trying for resolution they are asking Israel to actually agree to a ceasefire. Ceasefire, what is
Not
it?
is Gaza. For Gaza
ceasefire. So they are wanting the two countries to stop.
Yes.
That is, Israel is the main country,
Yeah.
and the Palestine is the other country.
Yes.
So they want a ceasefire there.
India must condemn Israel strike, left parties, said by left parties. Condemn, stop, to stop the strike.
Condemn? No, it's not stop. Condemn is also. Now, which are the left parties?
Left parties. The Communist Party of India.
Yes. All the communist parties are called left.
Yeah.
And the other parties are called right. And some are in between. They're neither left or completely right. Okay?
Yeah.
So the left party, that is the Communist Party and various other organizations like that, parties like that, they are asking India to condemn, to criticize Israel. Because everybody, some countries feel that Israel is a bigger country and they are attacking those poor people in Palestine.
Yeah.
So that is what. So left parties are doing that. India is not doing that because they are also abstaining. All this is about the same countries.
Yes.
So Modi is friends with Israel, like India is friends with Israel. So they are requesting them and they are asking for early restoration of peace. But then when there is a UN resolution, India does not vote. They don't want to force Israel to agree to a ceasefire. And that is also here again the same thing in India. The left parties are asking India to condemn. They are saying criticize the Israel, the country of Israel, which obviously our country will not do.
Yes.
Okay, this was. Can you make sentences with condemn?
Yes. Film star condemned by his acting by the public.
Condemn here is more serious actually. Means you really blame somebody. That is
Yeah, why
condemned.
he's acting.
Why should we
Public
blame somebody for his acting?
public don't feel her or his acting is
They
good.
didn't like, they can
Yes.
criticize but not condemn.
Okay.
Condemn is more serious.
Mm.
You can think of some news from the, like, who was this lady in that Manipur death?
USA.
Okay.
The USA condemned the China.
For?
China things like China mobiles. Blame.
Condemn is when you criticize, but that is on a more serious note. You really blame and you say, my God, we don't want any connection with
Yeah,
such
they
people.
always blame.
Donald Trump is being condemned, or you can say this that murder happened, and there's some couple who went to Manipur and Meghalaya, and the wife killed the husband.
Yes.
So this wife is being condemned by all
Yes.
now, because now they know that she was the one who killed her husband or got her husband killed.
Yes.
So that is it. That's
People
condemnation because it's on a very serious note, condemnation. Just criticizing is not condemnation. Okay. Another word you can make, restoration or abstain, anything?
Restoration. After deforestation, government want restoration of the trees in that place.
Okay. Actually, restoration mostly refers to old buildings being restored, and sometimes it's restoration of peace. Restoration of trees is not so commonly used, but it's okay, it's close, it's close. Fine. All right, today we have done quite a few things and it's nice. People, thank you, Swapna.
Thank you.
And anybody who would likes this video, finds some value in it, please press the like button and also subscribe by pressing on the bell icon. Everybody is welcome here to be a part of these evening sessions. All law students are welcome to be a part of these evening sessions. So thank you, Swapna.
Thank
It was
you.
nice talking to you. So now we have a second law student for the day, Sumedh. Good evening, Sumedh.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm good.
How was the day?
Just we have a second Saturday holiday, so I just went to sleep and to search some flats and something. Just I want to move to some other place.
Okay. So was it fruitful, your search for a better place?
Yeah, I searched, but I can't find a good place. I was searching for a PG, but I can't find some good
For a
PG.
PG? Okay.
Yes.
All right. But there are many PGs, I think, all over the city.
Yeah, all over the city, but I was searching nearby my college so that I can reduce my traveling time.
Yes, yes. Okay, that's good. I think you'll have to spend one more day, maybe, for the hunt. You can maybe spend Sunday also looking for PGs. But
Yeah,
because I remember when I go past on the roads, I see a lot of places where it says hostels for men, hostels for women, working girls hostels, and this and that, PG and so on.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of boards I've seen. So if you look tomorrow also, maybe you'll find something good.
I hope it will be completed by tomorrow.
Okay, so today we'll also try this word building with you, and let's come out with more and more good words,
Okay.
Any word is all right, but we'll like to look for words which are a little more big, a little uncommon. Okay, so whatever it is, just start. You can start your own word and we'll carry on for the next few minutes.
Enthusiastic.
I'm sorry?
Enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic. Enthusiastic ends with C. All right. Careful.
Leadership.
Leadership, very good. P. Pensive. 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 Ends with E.
Efforts.
Efforts. S. Stars.
Again S.
S, yes.
Stipulation.
Stipulation, very good. Ends with N.
Yeah.
90.
Y.
Y.
Young.
Young, very good. G. Gentle. E.
Okay. Example.
Example, very good. Again, E. Earnest.
T.
T.
Terrific.
Good. C. Curve. Curve.
Okay. Again E.
E.
Emerging.
Emerging, very good. Ends with G. Let's use garrulous.
S. Suffered.
Suffered, very good. Ends with D. Dozen.
N. Neophyte.
I'm sorry.
Neophyte.
Okay, what is it? How do you spell it?
It's like files, ma'am. Generally, we can call it like a. See, if someone is we can use like idioms like it's a kind of.
Do you have the spelling?
Nephilopile. Neophyte.
Okay, it ends with E, is it? Enterprising.
G. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous, very good. S. Sometimes.
Yes. Smoothie.
Smoothie. Okay. Ends with
E.
E. Enlarge.
Again E.
E.
Enormous.
Enormous. Very good. I think, Sumedh, you remember your lot of words. S. Soundtrack.
K.
K.
Kickoff.
Kickoff. Okay, very good. F. Funny. Funny.
Y. Yummy.
Yummy. Another Y. Yesterday.
Again Y. Okay. I can't recall why.
Why it could be young.
Young already.
You finished? Youthful. That's
Yeah.
finished.
Beautiful. I don't guess. It is finished. Beautiful.
Okay, let's stick to a simple one. Yes. Okay. S. And you can make something with S then, and let's see. We'll stop
Word
there.
or like
Yes.
just-
Yes is ends with S. So you give
Okay.
me a word with S.
Spontaneous.
Very good. Spontaneous. Ends with S again. So we'll stop now. So today we started the new system that out of the words that we have talked about, at least 3 you will make sentences with. So come on, let's have, what words would you like to select out of the words?
Spontaneous.
Very good. Next.
You choose one, other I will choose one. You choose one word, I will choose another one. I will make sentence with that.
Okay, one is enlarged, spontaneous, enlarge,
enormous.
enormous. Very good. Okay, let's have 3 sentences from you. Spontaneous.
Yeah. When I was traveling in road, suddenly I see some accident is happened. So spontaneously, I called to that ambulance.
Actually, you have combined 2 or 3 sentences into one.
Okay.
Make one sentence which uses spontaneous. Spontaneous, as you said, is something we do
Suddenly,
naturally,
yes.
and it's something natural, not planned. If something happens, people come to help. So when this person met with an accident, I saw a man met with an accident, and all of us spontaneously went to help him.
Okay.
Anything like that. Spontaneous is also when we just speak up spontaneously without any
when
preparation.
Me and my friend are going around in park. We're just while traveling. Suddenly, someone hit the ball. I just spontaneously catch the ball.
Okay. When I was in the park,
I was traveling in bus. Suddenly, driver applies brakes. Spontaneously, I hold that rod.
held on to the rod.
Hold that rod.
In the bus?
Yes.
The pole?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, we can't say rod for something in the bus. It's maybe some kind of a pole or something that we have in the bus. Okay. Enlarge?
Enlarge. I wrote for 2 marks answer. I wrote in only in 50 words. My ma'am asked to enlarge the answer.
Okay. Generally, we use enlarge for something which is in a small print. You want to make it bigger, clearer. Then we can use enlarge for a photograph, for example.
Okay.
And if the answer is short and your teacher asks you to lengthen sometimes, make it longer or lengthen the answer. But enlarge she might not say. Though the meaning is similar, but we can't use every word everywhere. Enlarge is mostly used for photographs or something like that. So can you enlarge this picture? I can't see it properly. Something like that. Or a photograph can be enlarged.
Like zoom it or zoom out.
Yes, a photograph, if there's a small photograph, you can take it to a photographer, a studio, and ask them to enlarge the picture. So like that, enlarge is used such. All right, enormous?
Enormous.
Enormous is the what's the meaning?
Like it's in a huge.
Huge.
Enormous.
Do you remember seeing something enormous? Could be anything. It could be a living creature, it could not. It could be something else also. Enormous is used for many things. Very huge.
When some flag seeds I throw in on road, enormously birds will fly to that to eat that fruit. Like
enormous.
Yes, we can see that while we are traveling to some mountain hill stations, we can see an enormous like monkeys gather enormously. Like
those are numbers. Enormous is size, big. In Jurassic Park, I saw many dinosaurs which were enormous in height.
Okay.
Or if you remember the names of the different dinosaurs, I think what is it, Rex or something. It's enormous in size.
Okay.
I mean, that's what we saw in the film. So, and that's what I'm saying here. You must have seen Jurassic Park, no?
Yeah, but in cartoon also enormously the size will gradually increase, like Shaktiman or some superheroes. While some are in problems, like he will increase his size enormously. Like
enormous can also be used apart from physical size. There are certain things like if you make a blunder. Suppose you're doing some work and you make a mistake, and then it's an enormous thing. For example, the plane which crashed the other day. It was an enormous accident. Just accident was not just a normal accident, it
Accident.
was the, the extent of the tragedy
yes.
was enormous. The tragedy was enormous. Not just the people in the plane, but also people on the ground died because the plane fell on them. So it's the tragedy, the scale of the tragedy is enormous. When something is of a huge scale, then we say enormous. Okay. So enormous is very big, but we have to use it only in some situations. Not every, we can't say an elephant is enormous. It's a huge animal, yes, but you can't call it enormous. Because it's after all, okay, 10 feet or 15, 12 feet high. But enormous we can't use there. Only in some places we can use enormous. All right, that was good. Maybe you can also do some picture reading. Okay, this is a picture which I'll give to Sumedh to talk about. General, what is the picture about, and then go into some detail.
I can see that this picture signs that it is a traffic. Generally, it's a payment roads where the vehicles are usually traveling. It's a kind of city.
Crossroad kind of
Yes,
thing?
it's a kind of city which like it's a two-way road. You can see that different kinds of vehicles are traveling, like fire engines and tractors, motorcycles, two-wheelers and four-wheelers. Everything is traveling.
Vehicles are not traveling, people travel. Vehicles are passing, moving or
Vehicles
passing.
are passing from the way, and you can see in this picture a fire engine
I can see a fire engine
and
and
a truck which is loaded with some bags, and two-wheelers with a pylon.
two people on
Yeah.
two wheelers.
One is a rider and another one is a pylon.
Pillion rider, pillion.
Yes. And a tractor. He might be a farmer, I guess. And we can see that in front of a building, the ambulance is stand nearby to that building. I think it might be a hospital because the ambulance is just standing nearby.
Okay. Do you see a lot of people there?
I think they are traveling to their workplaces or like.
Can we see people on the road? Many people on the road?
Yeah, it's not a busy road, but we can see a few people.
Fine, that's good. All right, variety of vehicles passing by. Okay, we can also have you talk for 2 minutes. So when I give you this 2-minute talk, try to organize your speech within those 2 minutes. If you give an introduction to the topic, just give it for a few seconds and then go on to the main topic and then finish your closing, conclusion, all within 2 minutes. So we should learn to speak to the point. Okay. All right, choose any topic.
Okay. Do you think schools should have activities like quiz, debate, singing, or other competitions? Why? Yes.
Right.
Nowadays, schools are coming with different.
Shall we read it aloud once?
Yeah.
Can you? I'll just read it aloud so that everybody listens. Do you think schools should have activities like quizzes, debates, singing, or other competitions, and why? Okay, so you can speak about it.
Schools like nowadays schools are coming up with different types of activities. Really, schools need not only they should focus on only on studies. They should also focus on other curricular activities like singing, dancing, which improves the child's brain. Not only see while someone start reading, his brain get hemorrhaged. So that to get relaxed, to involve in different kinds of activities, this kind of activities should be done. Not everyone be like studious, like he was busy with studies. Some students are like to become some good at sports and some other curricular activities. If every people are studying, every child is studying, all will become doctors, engineers. No one will be become the actors, players, or we can see this type of players. So, in schools, school is an place where we can learn new things. So not only studies, but also they should teach singing and other extracurricular activities, which improves the child's abilities in different kinds of methods. Uh, Yeah, with quiz debates, see we can take an example of quiz. Uh, with quiz, his general knowledge will be get enhanced. At least in a week, like in a weekend, the school should conduct this kind of quiz debates or some extracurricular activities, dancing, singing, where they can perform their activities which they have learned previously. With that, the stage fear will be get vanished. Like, see, everyone has the stage fear. Generally, when they're talking in with his friends, he speaks normally without any afraid of the things what he was speaking. He speaks normally. When he was in stage, like he will be get stuck. So he don't know what he really want to speak.
Okay, what's it? That's its time now. What's the conclusion? Can you just conclude?
Yeah, school should uh, develop these types of activities in every school, so the child will get good at these things,
Thank you.
not only in studies.
Yeah, that's good. So it gives them an all-round, well-rounded personality.
Yes.
When people do all these activities, it makes them a well-rounded person. And you must have heard that saying, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Yes.
So people should do different things, not just sit with the books all day long or only sit and play and do something.
If there is no physical
Play
activity,
is
then
different. We are talking about work. When it's work means for students it's studies. Only study. The child will not be able to get used to
He's mentally
outside
not-
world. He or she will just be sitting with the books. So even that is not good. They should have the awareness and they
you
should
should
mix
have some
with.
physical activities.
They should have physical activities. They should have other activities. They should talk to 10 different children. They should be social also.
You will be get socialized with these things.
All right, we'll quickly look at some newspaper words. Good thing. Did you do all these activities in school?
When I was in school, we used to play a lot, ma'am. We like different kinds of sports, cricket, kabaddi, kho. We used to play.
So what about, did you have something like quiz, contest, debates, etc.?
Yeah, I had participated in debates
In
Yes.
school or college?
in my school and in my college also.
That's good. That's what I'm saying. Schools should organize all these and so should colleges. Okay, we'll quickly look at some words from newspapers. Just take them and read them aloud and talk about the circled words. What does it mean?
Air India's Dreamliner fleet to undergo enhanced safety checks. We can use that enhanced word.
Enhanced.
Yes.
Yes.
Like they will improve their safety levels. Like Air India has some 780 boarding flight has some defects. They need to rectify them and enhance that defects which are previously there.
It doesn't talk about defects here. Safety checks only.
Yes,
So, what enhanced means?
and to improve the safety levels.
To have more
Yes.
safety checks. So, whatever they have, in fact, all planes have a lot of safety checks, but they're going to enhance them. Dreamliner fleet, because this was a Dreamliner which actually crashed. So, Dreamliner, that is a very special plane, and so that entire Dreamliner, not just one plane, all the Dreamliners which belong to Air India will go through extra safety checks. Enhanced here means extra. Can you talk about the next one?
Grief-stricken kin give DNA samples to identify victims. Like it might be in Ahmedabad, I guess, who were dead. They were asking the family members to give their DNA reports so that they can identify their bodies.
Of the dead people.
Yes, the dead
Yes.
people, to identify their bodies with DNA. They are like matching the bodies so that they can.
And
give
why
the dead
are they
bodies.
using DNA?
So DNA, like it will be like genetics. It flows from
Why can't they
parental
identify the bodies by looking at them?
because it's like burned, heavily burned.
That's what you have to say. They are badly burnt, charred. So you can't identify what is who. Now, so they are asking the relatives, the grief-stricken kin. Kin means relatives, and they are grief-stricken. Obviously, they are all in
Nearby people.
with grief. They are so sad. So they are called grief-stricken. They know that that person has died. So they are all grief-stricken. Kin means family members. They are grief-stricken kin give DNA samples to identify the victims. At least they'll get the dead body, otherwise they won't even get the dead body. That's the
Yes.
problem. Next, is there any other?
That's it.
And there was another one somewhere. Okay.
Opposition parties seek thorough probe into Air India crash. Like opposition parties, they were like probe like
Asking for
yes, they were questioning to the ruling party.
what is probe here?
Probe like
Probe means
to motivate some.
investigation.
Okay.
Investigation. They are seeking, they are asking for a thorough.
Probe.
A thorough means a very
Deep
extensive, detailed investigation into Air India crash. So there's nothing wrong. People will anyhow investigate. So because it's the opposition, they are asking for a very thorough probe, a very detailed investigation into the crash. That's it. Okay, good. So now we'll try to use these words. Can you use a sentence? Use thorough as a sentence.
Okay. While we are reading something, we should go thoroughly so that we
very
can get good subject.
We understand the subject
Yes,
well.
deeply.
Okay, that is good. Grief-stricken kin. Grief-stricken kin. Can you make a sentence with at least grief-stricken?
Grief-stricken. Okay. Grief-stricken means like.
And there's a lot of grief. And they're very sad. Not a small thing, but a big thing. Big tragedy. And then the people will be grief-stricken.
Okay. Recently, some terrorist attack happened in Palwan and Jammu and Kashmir region. Grief strike the people around, like grief stricken around the Kim, like to identify the dead bodies, to collect. Indian Army asked grief stricken Kim to collect their bodies.
Yes, so we can put it in another way. It's a good sentence. So terrorist killed 20 or 22 tourists before the grief-stricken relatives. Their family members were there watching, and that man is being killed. So that's grief-stricken. They are watching and they are so flabbergasted. They're so, they can't do anything because they're terrorists and they've got guns. Okay, so that's like that. All right, thank you very much, Sumedh. That was a nice talking to you. And so try to use these words as much as possible. And the next session will also have some idioms, and we'll use idioms as much as possible. All right. So tomorrow we'll do idioms as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.